13 things intellectually resilient ladies don't do. We are solid, yet strength can be estimated in a wide range of ways. The primary sort of solidarity that rings a bell is presumably actual strength. There's likewise personal strength and mental strength. Today we will jump into the subject of mental strength and how you can utilize your mind muscles to turn into an intellectually more grounded individual. This video will be somewhat more centered around the women. Notwithstanding, anybody can profit from the overwhelming majority of these incredible mental activities. Before we impart a few mental exercises to you, how about you hit buy in and click the notice ringer, so you never pass up a large number of our tips and deceives to improve as a you, very much like you would in an exercise center, turning out to be serious areas of strength for intellectually. It requires responsibility and investment. You probably won't need to utilize hand weights, however there will be some hard work for your mind if you have any desire to get results. Eventually in our lives, the greater part of us will feel the tensions of society. You might think things like, am I sufficiently effective? Am I wearing the right garments? Among numerous different things. We're under a gigantic measure of strain consistently to succeed, put in our absolute best effort and to not show our blemishes, but rather being amazing constantly just is absurd. We are human and it's totally common to have an awful day or to not be the best version of yourself constantly. Whenever we really do have those terrible days, some of the time we can be the cause of all our own problems. So today, we will give you a few hints given by psychotherapist and creator, assist you with overcoming those less ideal snapshots of life regardless, end up as the winner. Here are a few stunts to assist you with turning out to be major areas of strength for intellectually. Number 1, don't contrast yourself with others. Online entertainment, Instagram, Facebook, and even Twitter are enjoyable. Online people group that urge you to impart your most joyful minutes to the world. It has the ability to carry your greatest victories to the very front and can assist with making that ideal picture. These are instances of contrasting ourselves with others. And keeping in mind that this is enticing, Morin says you ought to avoid this persistent vice. Simply times being detracted from your objectives. Furthermore, isn't perfect for your emotional wellness. Rather than having a pity party, let these pictures motivate you to pursue what you need, or breaking point how much time you draw in with virtual entertainment. That way you will not have the chance to feel like you're passing up a major opportunity. Number 2, don't be a fuss budget. We as a whole need to succeed. We as a whole need to be great at our positions, and nobody likes committing errors. Anyway, botches are the greatest instructors and are important for life. Regardless of whether you're a stickler, it's critical to leave a little leeway for mistake. Life is tied in with learning and nobody is wonderful at everything. Assuming you continue to attempt to be wonderful constantly, that is a recipe for high-pressure circumstances. Furthermore, amusingly enough, when you're that focused, your exhibition is bound to become hindered. Having objectives is sound, however ensure they're achievable. Furthermore, recall no one's perfect. Number 3, be defenseless. It's normal so that people might be able to consider weakness to be shortcoming. Having boldness in circumstances that call for it is significant. It shows you approach these things in a serious way. Anyway, requesting assist when you with requiring it, conceding when you don't have the foggiest idea what to do, isn't shortcoming. On the off chance that you ask us, it's bold. Number 4, don't give that voice access your head talk you out of it. You realize that little voice in your mind that makes you rethink things. Now and again, that is self-uncertainty, and when it reappears, you should overlook it. Being major areas of strength for intellectually implies a skirmish of will against your own cerebrum. Morin says your cerebrum will attempt to persuade you that you're not adequate, yet you shouldn't trust it. She says your cerebrum will underrate you when it does. You actually must have confidence in your capacities and show that mind of yours who is chief. Number 5, don't overthink things. This may be one of the harder things to set in motion on this rundown. It's so natural to fall into the snare and overthink, repeat and stress over adverse results. Nonetheless, Morin says that is a finished misuse of valuable time and mental energy. Not just that, it'll cause you to feel awful. Morin recommends that as opposed to stressing over what could turn out badly or how huge the issue is, attempt to zero in on making a move and critical thinking. Number 6, tackle your concerns head-on. Life is loaded with difficult decisions and hard choices. Putting off an issue frequently makes that issue a lot greater by the time you get to it. It very well may be a hard discussion with a friend or family member, or managing an awkward issue at work. Anything it is staying away from the issue will just hold you back from leaving behind the old to find something new more, and advises us to overcome our apprehensions. Each little advance in turn, and before long you'll recover your certainty. Number 7, don't necessarily observe the guidelines. We're not saying you need to toss all mindfulness to the breeze here. We're trying to say that occasionally it's vital to know when a country ought to be broken. This one is for ladies particularly, as we're frequently told from an extremely youthful age to be refined and affable. Be that as it may, facing challenges some of the time pays off. Number 8, don't put others down. It could appear to be a simple method for having a decent outlook on yourself, yet it's anything but a decent look. Putting others down to lift yourself up is a negative perspective and will think about ineffectively you over the long haul. Other than nobody is great, and you likely wouldn't need another person doing this to you, consequently being somebody's team promoter, and truly meaning it will get you further ahead a lot quicker. Besides, it's an extraordinary method for making durable connections. Number 9, don't pay attention to the critics. That may be somewhat of a senseless mantra, yet it's sort of obvious. There will continuously be individuals in this life that are envious or downright mean. It'll appear as though it's their main goal to attempt to cause you to feel as you don't merit achievement or that they don't have faith in you. The crucial step here is putting stock in yourself enough that this won't confront you. Pursue that new position and be your own most ardent follower. Number 10, when things turn out badly, don't fault yourself. Tolerating liability is a certain something. In any case, Morin says that poisonous self-fault causes more damage than great. It's all right to acknowledge when you've committed an error, however, believing you're an awful individual in light of that slip-up is the incorrect approach. Number 11, shout out. The fact that meant something else for ladies makes this another. We're frequently told to remain silent and to not share our thoughts. In any event, when we really do share our thoughts, some of the time they're not viewed in a serious way. In any case, since you recognize as female doesn't mean your thoughts don't have esteem. Morin says that reviews show ladies don't get close to as much broadcast appointment as men. So whenever you're important for a gathering at work or have a thought that you need to share, challenge yourself to make some noise. We bet magnificent things will advance as a result of it. Number 12, go ahead and develop. In light of the fact that you were into a band for quite a long time, doesn't mean you can't continue on toward new music, correct? Your number 1 shirt probably won't be your most loved any longer. Furthermore, that is absolutely all right. So for what reason is it when we need to rehash ourselves personally? It is by all accounts something awful. Morin says to toss that thought through the window and make the existence you need. She proceeds to say that rethinking yourself is the way to self-awareness. Regardless phase of life you're at, huge changes are once in a while the most fulfilling. Number 13, own your prosperity. Morin says that ladies fear looking too aggressive or even haughty with regards to possessing our achievements. You've invested the effort. However, you're the first to part with the credit. All things being equal, practice a straightforward much obliged. The following time somebody credits you on the incredible work you did or offers you any commendation, truly, tell us in the remarks area underneath the manners by which you have become areas of strength for intellectually. Go ahead and share this video with your best friend, partook in this video, hit the like button and offer with your companions. Likewise, buy into our feed for additional recordings like this. Gratitude for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumb up and share with your friend. Thank you for watching.